Alrighty, and welcome back. We got another lawnmower to review here. This is the 40 volt 17-inch lawnmower, and here's a look at what it's basically going to look like, because I already reviewed the red one, but the one that we're going to review today is yellow, and it should perform exactly the same way, but it'll look different, much the same way this 26-inch looks. Well, it looks yellow. Anyway, let's open up the box and see how it comes packed, and then we will get on with the review. Okay, here we go. Now it comes mostly assembled. You just have your bagger. Well, it looks like the charger is going to be... Nope, bagger's loose. So you pull out your bagger and you have a look at the new mower. Is definitely yellow. And then the charger is going to be in that box, I believe. And well, there's no mystery. It's the battery came out of the little battery box that it was packed in. So there's the battery. And normally we would have to charge them up, but I already have the one charged up for this one, so we'll be able to mow right away without having to wait. But it does have a good look to it. And there's not much to it other than you pull it out of the box and you straighten up the handle and tighten it down, and then it's all set. So let's do that. Okay, so you saw the handle just unfolds and you're now straight up and ready to go, but it does have to be secured at the base. You got these holes here, and that is for these bolts right here. The bolts come in the bag with the owner's manual, and you've got the cord retainer there, and that is the key, and I'll show that in a second. And then there's the other bolt. Just drive the bolts into these holes so that the base of the handle is secure. And here's a look at the battery. And I was curious to see, I don't know how long this thing's been in the box, but straight from the box, it has 2 out of 3 bars charged. So even the yellow battery that comes with it is pretty much ready to go, or almost ready to go. But we'll put that on the charger anyway, and I guess next we're going to show the bolts in and completed assembly. Okay, so here's a look at the bolts in place. So the handlebar is nice and secure now, and I went ahead and I put in the I put that battery in without charging. I see the charger's still there. I put it in there just to see what it does straight out of the box, and as I had mentioned before, the key goes, this is where it goes. And then in addition to that, I have put on these little retainer clips, and that is to keep the wire, the control wire, out of the way for when you're putting on the bag and so on. So let's give it its first test try here. Okay, here's how you do it. So you press the button that says push, and then you pull the handle. Then you can release that button, and as you can hear, it is running. So that is good news. It works. All right, well, we're going to start out by filming its bagging ability. We're going to be filming this area right around here. We've got no shortage of thick grass here in Florida right now. And I just wanted to point out, this is a 3-in-1 mower, so if you have the bagger attachment on there, it will bag. But if you take it off, that door will spring closed, and then you will be mulching. But then you have a third option where you can lift up this door and install the side chute, and you can side discharge. That's for when it's really thick. And we'll demonstrate all 3 ways to mow right now, basically. So let's demonstrate the bagger attachment right here. Alright, it did just fine. I forgot to mention this is a push mower. It is not self-propelled. Mowers this small, they are rarely self-propelled because they don't weigh anything. I'm sure you could tell by the video is that it's really easy to push around. And it mows really nice and clean. Because of course it's collecting the clippings. And here's a look at them right here. And I'm sure you also heard that it is throttling up and down as it goes into the thicker areas and summons more power from the battery so that it can keep its RPMs going high enough to do the job. Anyway, what's really going to make the RPMs go up is the mulching, which we're about to try. We will do it right over here. There's a nice thick area. Let's do it. Okay, so on that one we found out how hard you can push it. Right off the bat I went in too fast into, this is a grass type. It's mixed in there, you can see it. The thicker ones are St. Augustine, the thinner ones are what's called Bermuda. And that is something you got to go slower through. I'm sure you heard it throttle up. I'm sorry, I don't think it was on screen. But the next pass was on screen. It was right about there. And that's a grass that people don't normally plant in their yard, but it's coming from the golf course over there. It's the golf course grass that they have on the greens and the fairways. And that's what happened there. But it did do it. I mean, certainly is nice and quiet. Anyway, the next test is going to be the side chute, and for that we will go, let's go into that ditch over there. so at the end there, I just wanted to add this kind of a thicker part of the ditch. Over there is where I was filming the other part, but it wasn't challenging enough, so came here to this thicker area and it did it just fine. You can see there. We're not going to do the longevity test today, but it certainly did the three in one, the bagging, the side discharge, and the mulching just fine. And can't remember what else I was going to say about it, but it is pretty good. Oh yeah, it's very, very light, very, very easy to you can just pick the whole thing up with one hand. I have a camera in the other hand. And we will be filming more with this in the future, but that does it for the review. I'll have all the links in the description to go pick one up. I think they are available right now. They kind of go in and out on availability, but the yellow one performs pretty much exactly like the red one. It's just two different seasons. We're in the thick of the summer now, and I had reviewed the red one in the spring. But you know what? I think I can put the two of them in one video here pretty soon, and so look forward to that. Until then, that will do it for today. Appreciate you all watching, and check the links for the availability. All right, take care. Have a good one.